If I had to start all over again, no brand contacts, no client wins, no fancy portfolio, and I needed to hit 5K a month with UGC as fast as possible. This is exactly what I do. And this isn't one of those like copy and paste pitch email kind of videos. It's not about which creator platform app to use or which platform to post on either. I'm gonna give you the real lessons that help me break out of that 500 to 2K per month cycle and finally start earning consistent money from content. And no, I didn't get lucky. I didn't blow up on TikTok. I just started doing what actually works and stopped doing the stuff that doesn't. So if you're a UGC creator trying to turn this into a real income, not pocket change, stick around. I'm laying it all out, no fluff. Let's start with something that most people don't want to hear. The biggest reason you're not making more money as a UGC creator is because your content isn't good enough yet. I'm sorry. I say that with love, not shade. I was in that exact same spot, creating what looked good, but had no idea what brands actually cared about. And there's a huge difference between beginner UGC and high performing UGC. Brands can tell in 5 seconds which one you are. And the ones who know what they're doing, the 6 and 7 figure brands, they only work with creators who know how to make videos that actually drive sales. So how to get better? Watch good content. When I was in your place, I picked a few brands in my niche and studied their UGC ads like it was my job, because it kind of was. Every day I'd watch their top performing videos and break them down. What's the first thing they say? What kind of shots do they use? How is this video edited? And what's the tone? Then I'd put my own videos next to theirs and compare. At first, it was brutal, but that's how I leveled up fast. I got really honest with myself, and I was shocked by how many creators never actually do this. They just hit record and prayed it worked, but if you want to make real money, you need to actually understand what brands are actually looking for. Sometimes it's just as simple as asking them, message a brand and say, hey, I'm working on improving my content. What do you wish more creators understood? You'd be surprised how often your clients tell you. If you become someone who can really deliver, meaning that your videos help brands make money, you won't need to constantly chase new clients. You'll get repeat work, bigger contracts, and referrals, all from being good at what you do, and that's your foundation. Do not skip it. Here's the second lesson. UGC is a business, period. If you want a full-time income, you need to treat it like a full-time job, not just a weekend hobby, not a passive little side hustle. Because if you don't take it seriously, why would any brand? I used to think I could wing my way into success. Send a few cold emails, post some TikToks, hoping a brand slides into my DMs. That worked for a while, but it kept me stuck. And then I realized every time I landed a new client, it was because I treated it like a business deal, not luck, not chance. You need a system to bring in new brands constantly. And that could be cold emailing, making content that attracts inbound leads, and DMing founders, whatever fits your style. But you need a steady flow of new people seeing your work, because no client lasts forever. Some will go, some will stop running ads, some will just move on, and that's normal. What's not normal is expecting one client to carry your whole income, and don't get cocky when you hit your first big month. I remember my first time making 3 to 4K in a month, and I thought I had made it, to be honest. I took actually a break, did a lot of shopping, maybe traveled a little bit, slowed down, but the next month, my income dipped hard because I stopped feeding the system that got me there. The work you do today shows up in your income 30 to 60 days from now. That delay is real. So yes, enjoy the freedom, take the trip, buy the nice stuff, but don't stop building. If you want your UGC income to last, you need to build systems that don't fall apart just because you took a weekend off. Now here's the hardest lesson, and honestly the most important. Your mindset controls your business more than any strategy ever will. One of my past mentors once told me, you don't have a business problem, you have a personal problem that's leaking into your business. At first I brushed it off. There's no way. But later I realized it was actually completely true. There were days where I knew exactly what I needed to do, send follow-ups, shoot content, improve my pitch, but I just didn't do it. Not because I was lazy, but because I was distracted, stressed, tired, and hanging with the wrong people and wasting my time on things that drained my energy. You don't have a business problem, you have a personal problem leaking into your business. So if your life is a mess, your business will reflect that. That doesn't mean you need to quit your social life or never watch Netflix ever again. But you need to be real with yourself. Are you spending your time and energy in ways that help you grow? Or are you leaking energy into habits and routines that are keeping you stuck? Every time my income dipped, I could trace it back to something. And every time I got back on track, it was because I cleaned up my mindset and refocused. And this isn't about perfection. I still mess up, I promise. I still procrastinate. I still waste time, but I catch myself faster now, and that's what matters. So yeah, that's my honest playbook. If I had to start from $0 again, that's exactly what I'd focus on. Mastering the actual work, building a system that brings in deals, and protecting my mindset at all costs. And if this helped you and you're ready to stop guessing and actually build a real income from UGC, I've got another video that breaks down my full outreach system. It covers how I automate leads and what tools I use and how I set it up to run in the background while I'm living my life. So go watch that next if you want to stop chasing brands and waking up to positive replies. Also, before you go, if you want to fast track your progress, check out the link in the description to the UGC World School. It's a free community where I've dropped a mini course, my pitch script, and a 7-day UGC fast track to help you land your first or next paid brand deal. But more importantly, as a UGC creator, you need to take action. You've got this, and I'll see you next time.